Hello. How's it going? Alright, last night I made some good progress towards 200. Hey Gerald, what's up? You also pushing for that 200? 160, okay, so I need like 3 wins. Hopefully that won't be too bad. Depending on how long it takes, I might check out dynamic EQ too when I'm done with this. Yeah. I don't know if I want to like actually start dynamic EQ or not, because there will be a lot of prestige gains this month. So it might be worth it to wait, but we'll see. Do that. It's a good meta to be pushing a bit, might as well. Are you a fan of this one, Gerald? I've been kind of, I don't know how I feel about it yet. I haven't played it enough. There we go. All right. Hey, Jason, what's up? I think it shouldn't be too terrible to get to 200. Just because a lot of people are already ahead of me. But we'll see. Ooh, Solvark. Captain Britain as well, but I think she is not as bad when she's unduped. Okay. Yeah, let's stick with these. Ooh, Silk. Gotta take Silk. Onslaught ban as well. So definitely let's draft those skills if I can. I will need something else for that Yelena. I've seen people do well with Sinister on attack this meta. What's the strategy there? Because surely they evade the heavy, right? Truth, what's up? Good to see you. Let's grab Vox also for that red skull potentially. Truth, how do you play Sinister this meta? I haven't tried him yet, but I've seen him do well. Zola. Oh, there's my Zola counter. Yeah, this isn't a bad draft. I can work with this. Maybe I should put Deadpool in the deck. I was really considering it. I might drop Titania for him. I haven't drafted her once. Ham? Okay. That's fine. I think it makes the most sense to use my own ham here. I'd like to save Silk for like maybe Solvark or Hulk or something. Thought I was going to be able to get the unstoppable there. Oh, thank you, stand your ground. You want to throw that? Please? Hey, there we go. Okay, I've got Vox for Red Skull, got Thanos for Zola, Sinister for Yelena potentially. I guess we put down Destroyer. If it goes to round 3, I might be in a bit of trouble. I mean, I've got DeathlessThanos, but then I need to use someone else for Zola. I could probably Silk him as well. It's only rank 3. Alright, I guess we'll try this. I've seen people do Sinister fights very well, but I'm not sure how they get around the evade. Yeah. Oops. I guess you just regen through everything, huh? Oh, I don't know, that's a bad idea. Got her down. Hey Charles, got a new 7-star rank 4 Venom. That's a very cool one. I have not seen many rank 4 OG Venoms. Okay, still got the one. Nice. Wow, 24 seconds. That's quite fast. Yeah, rank 4 Venom, that's neat. He hits hard in this meta, I bet. That 200% Fury is pretty crazy. Seems like not as many people are playing right now, which makes sense. It is a little bit early. There we go. Okay. Serpent, Spider-Woman, Dazzler. Got a Lumitrix. got a rank 4 Sentinel also. Gene, a lot of rank 4s. A lot of rank 4s. 16? Yeesh. It's probably gonna be tough. We'll see. Cole. Onslaught, Medusa, and StarkSpidey band. Okay. I guess we take Enchantress here. Enchantress and Shuri. I don't remember any crazy science champs that he has. I mean, I banned Spider-Woman. What? I didn't ban Spider-Woman? How did I time out on that? If I didn't time out on that, or if I just misclicked, I'm gonna be upset. I absolutely clicked the button. That is so frustrating. Those were not my bans at all. Defense is not gonna cut it. Let's grab Korg. I don't know how well Gene does Korg. I would assume probably pretty well. Yeah, I mean, I just don't have any options here. I guess we Shaw throw Penny. Try to use the Fury to get down the shield quickly. I really thought I had that intercept. Animations are very bad for that. Did not mean to hit that either. And now she gets unstoppable. Yikes, what a terrible fight. Whoa. Oh, I didn't have any wasps. Aye. Could have been a good fight, but it was not. Yikes. With Venom at rank 4, that now only leaves Tech as the class where you don't have a rank 4. Who are you thinking for it, Charles? Are you trying to be all balanced? No way. How? That was such a bad fight. That was the worst fight of my life. Okay, I'll take it. I guess Gene either doesn't do Korg well or they just messed up. I think we go for Enchantress now. Shield? Okay. I think I Shuri this. You are trying to be balanced? So who are you wanting in tech then, Charles? I have 2 rank 4 techs, and it's StarkSpidey and Shuri, and both of them are amazing. I love them. And of course she has the grit, so watch out for that. Oh no, well that's all for that. Yep, one mistake is all it takes. Once again, got her down, but not a great fight. Yeah, I would need him to die pretty soon. Pretty soon with a lot of health left. Out of your meeting? How's it going? Truth, these last 2 fights have not been my greatest. Couple of 30Ks, but it is what it is. I mean, I think I still throw down Penny. Like, Cole is gonna crush Penny, but Okoye is gonna crush Ham. And he got the unstoppable because that crazy lunge. That was a fast fight. That was a good one at least. Can Cole beat that? Oh, no he can't. Rank 4 Silk for the win. 26 seconds on both fronts. Alright, one more win. Hey Zode, what's up? Rank 4 Silk, just too powerful. All right. Ooh, rank 4 Cole. Wow, they committed hard to Cole. They don't have a ton of rank 4s. I think I will ban rank 4 Cole. Hey, Brian. Level 64, you just hit level 63? I'm not level 64. I don't think. I think I'm like 63 and a half. Atuma, Medusa, and Shuri. Okay. Shuri, that's a smart ban. I do like my Shuri. Alright, I need some defenders here. Great, I also need a Kindred counter. I think Okoye can kind of take Kindred. What do I want to do here? I think this makes the most sense. How's it going? Oh, not too bad, Brian. Just putting up some last minute points to get that Radiance. How bad did my prestige get hit? I think it was about 5,000, which is, from what I hear, is about average in the higher end. Hey, Samuel. What's happening is I need those points. I need that Radiance. It's only 10 a.m. here. Guess we'll see what the rewards look like today. Yeah, so I think I'll at least take a look at it. Play some Battlegrounds until 11 and then see how adaptive EQ looks. I'm not sure if I'm actually going to do it or not because, well, we've got 9.3 coming this month. So I'm going to get like at least 2 more rank 4s in the next month. So I think it might be worth it to wait to do that until I can boost my prestige with those. Yo, Peaceful, what's up? How are you doing? Alright, so I think I'm going to place Ham. And then if they use Venom for Ham, that opens up Penny. And if they don't use Venom for Ham, then I think I have a chance of winning right then. Who do I want to Shot Throw though? Would I rather Shot Throw Onslaught or Sentinel? I think I'd rather Shot Throw Onslaught. And then I can like Okoye Sentinel. Kind of depends on who he uses here also. Okay. Yeah, so we're going to penny round 3. And we'll save Shothra for round 3. Okay, this is workable. And honestly, it might even still be winnable this round. That is rank 4 ham. Oops. All the crit resistance is gonna hurt though. Alright, I'm gonna wait out this. Get the Fury. Yeah, I mean, that was a good fight. Yeah, not quite enough. Well, actually, not even close to enough for Venom. Jeez, 54k? Is that legitimate? The rank 3 Venom? I mean, Venom's good. Punching up a rank? 14 seconds good? Maybe. Pretty solid. Happy with that. Let's go. All right, that's 200. There's the Radiance. Plenty of time. Not even close. $200, let's go. That's 10,000 Radiance. Alright, yeah, let's play some more. Definitely getting more of a feel for the meta. Oh yeah, I was thinking about Awakening and ranking up MODOK also. Maybe I should do that now that I got the Radiance. Okay, Serpent, Spider-Woman, get you out of there. Maybe I'd take out Cole. You know, I could also get like Cole and Anti-Venom right now. Now that I hit the Radiance skulls, we can do that. Rank 4 Sunspot is really cool. Yeah, let's run with that. Oops, that was my draft. That was not the right draft either. Haven't used Black Cat much either. Maybe she needs to get cut. $14 seconds? Yeah, Leroy, that was seeming a little bit sus to me. Like, Venom's real good. Especially against the Spider-Verse champ. But that seemed a little bit... Oh, whoops. Sorry. Seemed a little bit excessive. Because, like, 4 seconds of that is the run-in. Like, that's 2 combos. Let's grab Kindred and Thanos. Yeah, Truth, where are you sitting right now? Are you up in Celestial? Not a bad draft. That Accidental Maestro wasn't the best. 330-ish, very nice. Definitely about to bully my way to C4. I don't know about that. I'm still getting a feel for the meta. I think now I'm like on the cusp of Mysterium. When I looked yesterday, I think the lower end was like 2-0 something. How you feeling about the meta so far? I'm liking it a little bit better than I did when I started yesterday. I still don't think it's going to be my favorite meta, but it seems a lot more enjoyable now that I'm starting to get a hang of it. Uh-oh. Alright, this is going to be a lot of damage back. Yeah, I shouldn't have pushed that. I was thinking about Thanos in this for the armor break, but I thought it was going to be a bit more manageable. He cornered me pretty quickly. For sure it's got some nuance. Yeah, I might even enjoy really liking it. Who knows? There is another week left, right? I'm not going crazy. Alright, I'm saving Thanos for round 3. What did this update do to the Jean Grey? There's a visual bug with her where it's not showing the like proper power stuff, right? I think she still works the same. It's just not as visible as it's supposed to be. Jeez, Narrow Shock RNG is not my favorite. Onslaught. Why do you suck so much? Try our usual rotation and see if it fires off special too. Yeah, I don't have a Jean myself, so I'm not super familiar with her. But from what I've heard, from what I've heard, it was just visual. Well, I was expecting to lose that round. I was not expecting it to lose it quite so dramatically. Oh hey, fitness or gym. Good to see ya. Unless there's an interaction I'm really forgetting here, I think I should be able to win this. Yeah, yeah, I think that worked out okay. Wow, very close though. Hi. Aku? Okay, I will try to remember that. $222. Yeah, so let's go take a look at those. Those champs. I do think MODOK will be a pretty good defender in this meta, right? Because you can't stun him. At least most people can't stun him. MODOK is a demon in this meta for sure. Yeah, let's awaken him. How much does he need the SIGs? Let's take a look at his scaling. Because I think I have some science SIGs. Let me pull it up. Yeah, so his debuffs gain ability accuracy, but on defense that doesn't really make a difference, right? So SIG 1 and done should be good for him. Think he's good at 1? Yeah, I mean, it certainly seems that way. Oof, I'm low on science ISO though. Ooh, that could be a problem. Let's use a 1 to 2. It's because I just took up Silk to rank 4. Actually, let's see how my Science ISO is looking. 194. I can buy some of the Glory ISO. But I also want to take Anti-Venom. Actually, I should also check these. Mutant Skill. Okay, so... Oh, those already reset. Well, that'll have to wait. There are ways of getting more Science ISO. It'll just be a little bit of pain. What are you hoping for when you pop the Titans? So I am not actually opening the Titans yet. I'm going to be saving them until Battle Realm Brawl, because it's fun to have crystals to open in person. But at that point, I'll be looking for like Nico, Carolina, Yelena. Let's see, who else is in there? Jean would be great. Spider-Woman, forgot she was in there. Yeah, there's quite a few champions in there that I would be very happy to get. You were not streaming? I was on a little bit of a break, yeah. Didn't have as much time lately, and I'm not sure how much I will in the future either, but I'm gonna try to be here. Why you're not just smart selecting? Because I don't trust smart select. And that stems from the fact that when they first introduced this feature, it was broken, and smart select chose ISO that I really didn't want it to use at all, so now I just don't really trust it anymore. It doesn't take that long to do it. Let's see, I'm quite a ways away on Science Catch. It's better now though? It probably is, but I still don't trust it. Let's see. How's my T6 Catalyst distribution looking? Okay, I've got enough that I can pop open these. Radiance? Oh, I'm not going to dip into Radiance for that. I've got plenty of ways of getting it without that. Nice, there's one. See a lot of Science, please. Okay, Science is pretty far behind. You hate to see it. How about 30k units? Let's go shopping? No, I gotta be very careful with those units. So patient? Well, there's no sense in rushing. I save this sort of stuff for exactly these purposes. After this, I'll take a look at... Okay, that's 4. I'll leave those for now. Okay, not even close to the cap. That's great. Need one more. Am I banking any of these? I sometimes like to bank the super daily milestones so that in this sort of thing I can just choose what I need. I'll hit up the Battlegrounds store if I need to. Got plenty of trophy tokens. Banking the daily milestones is big brain. Well, I like to be as optimal as I can with this sort of stuff. I don't want to let it run too close to the timer lest I forget, but yeah, it is often advantageous to have a couple of those saved. All right, just for you, Truth, smart select. Don't expect it in the future, but this time I will. All right, let's see. I've got a few of these crystals banked too. That's skill. That one's science. And that one's cosmic, yeah. Ooh, can't pass up a new. There's a science, and then let's get one more science dupe. Although, no, I was only a couple levels away, that should be enough. Maybe not. That was a few more levels than I thought. Perfect. Alright, rank 3 MODOK, and let's toss that science gem into him. Boom. I don't think I'll ever use him on attack. Does he have a negative stat? I don't think so. No. Yeah, I'm guessing Block Pen's gonna be best for him on defense. Alright, let's roll with that. I'm gonna be in trouble when I want to get Anti-Venom up though. That science ISO is going to be dire. Cool. Just slid into Mysterium 3 also. Where is Celestial out of pure curiosity? 300? Wow. Okay. Dropping Titania. Vox hasn't been great either, and I haven't had as many situations as I thought I might for him. So I might get rid of him. Maybe I'll drop Arcade also. Black Cat's kind of in the same boat. But for now. What? Oh no, who did I just deselect? Let me just go back. Want to see me at Celestial 3 one day? I don't think that's gonna happen. Where is she? Titania. Alright. Let's give him a try. See if we can draft him. Let's see, who even are the best MODOK counters? I would imagine Kate would do very well. Atuma, maybe. You'd have to get up to the special one first, and that would be tough. But he could probably do it. Best MODOK counter is Hulkling. In this meta, I don't see many Hulklings. I mean, I'm sure he'd be good too, but I feel like Kate would probably do a little bit better. Onslaught and Viv. Oh, Viv's a good shout. I would imagine Onslaught can just punish the heavy. I haven't ran into any Modocs yet. Is it really hard? Celestial 3? Yeah. Celestial 3 is very, very difficult. That is absolutely out of range. I'll leave Jean around. I feel like I've got some decent counters for her. Viv takes so many matchups. Sim probably still on cloud 9. Oh, he is. If you haven't watched his video from the other day, hey, Modoc's already catching a ban. Look at that. He had like just a ton of different fights with Viv, and there were some pretty impressive ones in there too, and like relevant fights. I need someone for that Jean. In a normal meta, Guardian can take Jean pretty well, but with all the stuff going on this meta and being a rank down, I do not think that's going to be the play. I'm going to grab Phoenix. Yeah, exactly because of that. In fear of Zola. You love Carolina? She's so easy to use? I have not played her, but she seems pretty cool. I really want Silk, but no, I think I have to leave Shother behind, which is the saddest thing I've ever had to say, but I think I need Silk for Jean. This is not great defense. Let's start off with Kindred. They've got Hulk, but I don't know. I think it's workable. What are your thoughts on Cassandra? Cassandra seems really cool. She seems like a lot of fun. I have not played her. One of these days I just gotta do a testing stream of all these new champs. Maybe in the off season I'll do that. Well, that's great. Why did I attack in? That never works. No. Well, that was sloppy. Hulk has degen resistance, but it's scaled based on his missing health, so in the Kindred fight, you might as well not. Or Battlegrounds in general, really. Hey, Anshul. Good evening to you. Yeah. Alright, that was a good start. Domino? Okay, I think we throw this round. Or at least kind of do like a soft throw. Okay. That opens up Onslaught as a defender too. Then we're gonna Phoenix this, and then we can Silk anyone round 3. Hey, Beefcake, what's up? Oh. Please throw it. What are you doing? Oops. Oh, there go all my incinerates. Yikes. Holy block damage. Hey there, Justin. How you doing? Alright, unsurprisingly, they won that one. Now, for round 4. I'm kind of thinking Onslaught is going to do better than Zola. Rank 4. They're either going to have to punch up with Juggernaut, which is easy to mess up, or go with Tigra. Yeah, I'm going to do that. Let's try it. I mean, Tigra can take Onslaught pretty well. Okay, they're gonna Jugs it. Alright, I need to focus up for this one. I should not have committed. That's not going to be even close. Yeah, I don't know why I went for that. She had way too much power. And that's not going to work because the slow fell off. Oh well. Okay, where did my input go there? No way. I thought that one would kill. Bummer. Okay, they did that super well anyway. Oops. Yeah, had a pretty good record climbing though. Not too bad. Hey, Joey. If you lose this current match, you're just gonna say screw it. Are you pushing for the Radiance right now also? Okay, Serpent, Spider-Woman, probably been that Photon as well. Electro. I do have Black Cat in the deck. Shuri could also theoretically take him. A little bit slow. Onslaught maybe. I think we go Kushala here. I should take Shuri and I think Korg is the play. I don't remember if they had anyone great for him. Man, that Null is really cramping my drafts here. I don't know, Guardian? I haven't tried Guardian yet. $180? Oh, okay, Joey. I hope you can make it, if you're gonna try. Not the greatest defense. I wouldn't have minded grabbing Vox for that arcade. But I can make it work. We probably Kushala this? Yeah. ETA 18 minutes, yeah. People have got time for like 2 more matches. So you can definitely make it, Joey, if you have a good time. Oh, why did I do that? No, it was so close. It's almost so perfect. Still could win, but That's unfortunate. Okay. He doesn't have much in the way of defense. I guess null, but I don't imagine he puts null on defense. Maybe he does. We'll see. He's probably gonna guardian him. Okay, never mind, he will. We'll see how bad inequity hurts me here. Where did my decks go? That's incredibly frustrating. Yeah, I wasn't beating that. 0.2%. Who's gonna be best here? Probably Shuri. Rank 4, she's got some... I mean, she's shock immune. So Koi is going to be half power. I really don't want her to throw a special ever, honestly. I don't think I need her to. I guess unless her animations are terrible to work with, which seemingly they are. Yikes. Yeah, they can definitely beat that. They might still lose, but hard to say. 5 points to go. All right, Joey, you got this. 13 minutes. You can 2-0 this person and have it just in time. Oh, did they quit out? They must have had a rough fight. No, no. I mean, a little bit. What do you have? Ooh. A lot. You have a lot. Okay, lower end is more manageable. I think I'm gonna ban these three. Cassandra, I've got Shuri for her. Lumitrix, I've got like Okoye and Medusa. Yeah, let's stick with those. I need to take Shuri. MODOK banned once again. I would say that's a worthwhile rank up if he's been banned in this many of the matches. At least for this meta. But turning off parry is a pretty common thing for there to be in a meta. Let's get one more W and then another. Hey, Gerd, what's up? This is probably going to be my last match, just because after this I want to see how dynamic EQ is looking. I don't know if I'll actually start it or not, but I at least want to see how like the scaling looks. Surely it goes Photon here. Yeah. This is manageable. All right, I'm gonna silk that. I guess we start off with Penny. They're gonna Thanos. What rank is their Gene? Rank 3. So I've got a 1 rank advantage. Their match is even ranks. So maybe? We'll see. I've kind of screwed up all my Silk versus Gene fights so far. Whoops. Wait, what? What just happened? Also, why did that give you unstoppable? Oh, I did the wrong swipe, that's what happened. Yeah. What? I'm all over the place. I clearly need to warm up against her a bit more. Because I was very good at fighting her, but then I didn't fight her for a while. Yeah. The second hit of her second medium didn't connect? Seriously? That's so dumb. I hate that that's even a possibility. Well, this puts me in a pretty bad spot. Rank 4 Silk would have killed? Samuel, what rank do you think my Silk is? Out of curiosity. If anyone has rank 4 Cell, could be me. Well, in fairness, I only took her up yesterday. Oh, I didn't have the Unstoppable. That was kind of lucky. Oh. And that was pure light. You love Silk though, right? Yeah, no, I absolutely do. She's on my podium of favorite champions. Yeah. Yeah, no shot. Oh well. Sig 20, that's why you're confused? Yours is a lot higher. Yeah, that makes sense. I don't really think she needs the Sigs all that much. Where's the AngryHulk guy? I don't know where Lurson's at. Alright, I don't think I'm going to queue up again because I want to at least see how dynamic EQ is looking. Oh hey, we got another one of these. Sick. Hey, that's my 8th Titan, and I have 1 Nexus also. Okay, so the Relic event is ending soon also. I don't know where we're gonna place. I mean, we're definitely placing top 10%. So that'll be a 7-star relic, which will be nice. It would be pretty sick if we were top 10. I have no idea if that's even feasible though. Like, it's so hard to predict. If we were top 10, that would save me a Cosmic Awakening gem on Cole. You guys are top 5%? Yeah, we're definitely in the top like percentage brackets that give the token. Top 10? Maybe? I don't know. Do you think 65k will get top 10%? Literally have no idea where this will fall. Well, yeah, me either, Kurt. My gut says yeah, probably. But it's, I mean, none of us really know. Yeah, it would be great if we could land top 10. What is even the difference though? The tokens are the big one. An extra one of these. Extra Thronebreaker. Thronebreaker ones aren't that important. Extra Awakening Gem. Yeah, there's some good stuff. I mean, I'm happy with the 10% and up rewards, so like, it'll be okay regardless. But if it could save me a Cosmic Awakening gem on Cole, that would be very cool. What's going on here? Yeah, so I'm curious to see how this scaling is going to impact, because I might want to make some prestige plays before jumping into dynamic EQ. How do you have CCP with only 600 subscribers? Because the content I make is not YouTube. Content I make is... I don't know if they've posted this month's yet. Yep, they have. This. I summarize the monthly live streams that Kabammed puts up. and they put it in game, which is pretty cool. Yeah. So yeah, the content I make is not related to YouTube at all. Although I do stream on YouTube, but that's not why I'm in the CCP. So close, didn't make it. Oh no, Joey, I'm sorry. Like Cat? Well, I mean, Cat has quite a bit more followers or whatever than I do. But yeah, Cat does not primarily do YouTube. She does art and guides and that sort of stuff. Did you apply, Truth? I didn't know you applied. I mean, they're doing this whole 2.0 thing, but I'll put in a word if you applied. Right, but then there are some people in the CCP that don't have any sort of YouTube presence. I think the CCP needs a YouTube chatter. Ooh, that's 11 o'clock. Okay, let me restart. They should make a special anchor banner for Truth or the BG's coverage. I'm all for it. Use Mojo versus Sentinel. Had your Fury and Aura up. He was ticking down and armors expired quickly. Oh, then he still got to special 3 and of course immediately dropped it. That is one of the worst feelings that you can have in Battleground. That Sentinel special 3. It's like, well, okay, I would have been better off quitting out after doing like 5%. Yeah, Truth is great. I'm a big Truth comic fan. Not interested in whatever that was. Oh, some compensation Crucible points? Okay. Actually, that's probably an extra 1,000 Titan shards or so. That's next week. That'll be fun. Yeah, get ready for Emperor Doom, y'all. He's gonna be something. Okay. Adaptive difficulty quests. What's the deal here? Story milestone, top 30 prestige. Entering the first quest will lock in the eligible rewards. We did know that. Lock icons will display. Okay, whatever. Milestone Ethereon. This is the stuff I really don't understand. They released the tiers of prestige. So there aren't tiers, Curd Bros. It's a continuous curve. Crash was talking about it on the forum some. The only thing that shows is like a couple various milestones, but in between those you'll still increase linearly. The only thing that does not increase linearly is things where it's very like quantified, like sig stones. You can't get half a sig stone. Every single bit helps. The top one is definitely not 29,000. There is a cap to some of them, but it's above what is possible. They want it to be kind of valid forever, so it will scale. It scales past what is even attainable at the moment. Okay, complete paths in the default difficulty to collect this stuff. Reach a max reward milestone if only completing classic quests. Earn bonus rewards for completing them all. Okay, so just run classic, but you can explore classic by exploring Elder, I think. Complete all the classic quests to enable Elder. Elder quest completion pays out all of from classic. I don't know why this is so complicated. Story milestone must be Paragon or higher, that's fine. Okay. Somewhat like Paragauntlet token. Oh, okay. That makes sense. Wonder what was shared in your chat with the tiers. So they do like show that on the stream there were like pictures with various prestiges, but they were just kind of like important milestones in the curve. They weren't like hit this threshold to unlock all this stuff. It was just like maybe where they started adding Sigstone or something like that. Yeah, so I think this is what they're talking about. This is just like with what would happen if you got this much prestige. But in between where I'm currently at and in between plus 482, it will scale linearly. Ah, bonus reward. Fully complete all quests and get X23. That's cool. That actually is pretty cool. I like that. So classic. I mean, what I really care about is like T7B and I guess SIGs. Relic shards are also nice. So to get another generic SIG... Wait. Why does that one not show a plus? This is cool that they have this, but it's definitely taken some getting used to. Awakening Gem Shards too. Okay, those will scale linearly, but pretty slowly. Yeah, because like adding thousands of prestige is not going to be feasible. How is Elder looking? Wait. A whole 7-star? Oh, that's a 6-star Awakening Gem. Never mind. I don't care about that. 39,840 prestige win. Yeah, that's what I was talking about. Like, that is not possible to get at the moment. This is, I think, 1.5-ish of those. I think that's an increase of 7-star Awakening Gem Shards from before. Whoa! Is that a whole 7-star StatCast? That's kind of huge, if so. Did they take 10,000 shards? Doesn't look like it changes that much, which is nice. Yeah, I am very much in favor of it being slight changes. Oh, 7 stars are 15k. Why are they 15k? Why do we need to change the numbers for everything? They gave us a 5-star X23, yeah. They always had those in the lower difficulties. And honestly, I think it's pretty fun. And if it happens to be a champion you're missing, that's kind of cool. So like plus 500 prestige, that is potentially, you know, feasible to get by the end of the month, probably. I'm just trying to gauge like how much can I actually increase and is it worth it to wait? Because I could just do this now, right? 307-star StatCast shards is something. 500 6-star StatCasts, you know. 500 Titans. It's a little bit hard to track some of this stuff. Yeah, because it adds something, I think. Okay, the order is swapping. That's why I'm having trouble tracking it. Like, most of these are not that big of a deal. 1500 tier 4 basic alloys is, again, it's something, but that's not enormous. Tier 1 dust? We're getting consistent tier 1 dust? Finally! That's like, I'm more excited about that than anything else in here. Yeah, honestly, I think it might just be worth doing it now. $400 tier 1 dust a month? That's awesome. Oh wait, there's 7-star StatCast shards in here too? It is a little bit confusing the way it's split up. 7,000 there, 10. Yeah, so that actually is a 7-star StatCast every month. That's kind of huge. Why is everything more confusing now? Well, because it's supposed to be essentially evergreen. Now they don't have to be adding new difficulties to EQ and having to worry about like balancing rewards all the time. This sort of format should last us for literally years. Potentially another like 10 years or so. Hey, 1-2. Don't join EQ if you're planning on updating your prestige. Yeah, that's what I was just trying to figure out. Yes, that is correct, Kurt. It will lock you in the instant you start. Now, personally, I've just been looking through these, and I don't think that it's an amount that I am personally worried about. Like, the only things that I would really see that I would kind of miss are a handful of Titan shards, right? But plus 400, I'm not even going to add 500 prestige in the next month. So a couple hundred Titan shards, maybe 100 7-star StatCast shards, a little bit of T4B alloy, and maybe like one super daily event selector's worth of T7B. So I don't really think I'm not going to be that hyper optimal about it. Pretty close to hit the next tier. Jinmei, so there aren't tiers. These are just like essentially randomly chosen milestones. In between where I'm currently at and this next 7 out of 15, it will scale linearly. These are just picked because it probably makes the numbers nicer. So if I was able to increase my prestige by 241, then I would get an extra 600 7-star shards, an extra 100 7-star StatCast. It's a linear growth. At least that's what I've been told by Crashed. That paper wrapper is driving me crazy. What paper wrapper are you talking about, Joey? Is the new top 30 prestige calculation? Yeah, it's live with the update one too. Maybe it was plastic. You're messing with something in your hands. Oh, Joey, it's this. My bad. Sorry. I'll be quiet. I like to fiddle with cubes while I think. I wish we could see what's in these too. Okay, there's also Mysterium, so I need to spend that down before I claim it. How fast can you solve it? Typically like 15 seconds. Now, is this... This is not what's showing in the classic difficulty there. I think. This is confusing. Because, like, Radiance wasn't showing in there. Was it? Yeah, this isn't displaying Radiance, but it seems like everything else is. Probably need 5 minutes. Hey, that's great. It's just fun to do. All right, I think I'm just gonna jump in and see if I can figure this out a little bit more, because yeah, this is pretty confusing. I was told. What was I told? Let me try to find the exact quote. I was told by Mr. Karate Mike. He said something along the lines of, if you think about it, you'll be confused, or something. And I was like, okay, well, I kind of want to think about this so I can figure it out. But he was correct. I'm thinking about it, and I am confused. I'm also going to change the title of the stream, because I'm not doing Battlegrounds anymore. Okay. I do want to spend down my Mysterium, though, because there's what, 5k, 10k, 15k, 20k. Whoa, this is a lot of Mysterium. 27k Mysterium? Wow, this is so confusing. There's gotta be a simpler system than this. There's not really any need for me to buy these. I already have Mr. Fantastic. Guess I could get some extra 7-star shards. I like this one. Where's the one with the T2B alloy? Is that enough? Yeah, we'll start with that. I think I can claim those milestones later. Hey, Abdo, what's up? Seems like it could be a trap. Maybe. I was finishing up the Radiance objective, and I think I'm going to check out this. I was considering just waiting until I could boost my prestige with like 9.3 and stuff, but looking at the scaling, I don't think it's going to set me back that much, which is good. I'm happy for that. Where was that like prestige calculator thing, though? I was in it earlier. There it is. Also, I think this is supposedly bugged. I think ascending is currently impacting prestige, which it's not supposed to. I don't know. I kind of want to see if the relic event is going to come through, though, because that's a 7-star. That's another 7-star relic, which would be quite a big prestige bump. Well, not quite a big prestige bump. A small prestige bump. Love it up front there about how the rewards change and exactly what prestige you need to get there. Yeah, in terms of like reward visualization, this is kind of huge. Like it's still a little bit clunky and it's confusing, but like this is something we have not seen before, and it's cool. Alright, let's try it out. I mean, this is just regular EQ. I doubt this is going to be too crazy, but we'll see. Now, supposedly, Elder is supposed to be rather difficult. What's the easy path on here? Or maybe they don't even have easy paths anymore. The mutant biohazard stuff? Okay. Let's grab some mutants. I want to kind of blast through Classic and see how Elder feels. Because they said it's supposed to be a challenge. And if it's like actually a challenge, that would be pretty cool. I'd like that. Ebb and Flow Knockdown. Can go unblockable. Yeah, okay. Let's grab a couple of heavy chainers. Where's my Thanos? Oh, he's in AQ. Can I just pull him out of there? Yeah, let me get my Thanos back. I do need to ask about the scaling though, because my understanding is that it does scale linearly, but the numbers are suspiciously round. Maybe I'll just do that right now. Keep an eye on it. One second. Where is that? Sorry, I'll just drafting a message here because, yeah, my understanding is that like little prestige gains will still impact these changes, but I don't know. They're quite round for that. All right. Maybe I'll get an answer on that. For now, let's hop in. And let me grab Thanos. I'll try to keep an eye on that. I don't think the path matters at all. I mean, not that it's going to be all that difficult regardless. I am very much looking forward to having easy stuff. Oh, it's the other one. Like not having to run through an entire EQ difficulty. Oh, you put Blade on the biohazard path? That's obnoxious. Does everyone get that Saga boost for this? Probably not. I like when they do the little callbacks to the earlier EQs. So one run through of this and we unlock Elder? That's correct. Run through, just do an initial completion of Classic, you unlock Elder, and then you can complete Elder and that'll kind of auto-explore Classic. I'm already noticing these are, they're doing a bit more damage than I'm used to in EQ. Oh, I should have done that. Okay, I've got a response on that. Gonna need to follow up with it now. Yeah, so for anyone looking to actually like finish this off, I think the general flow is complete Classic, explore Elder. And that should be everything. All right, let's see. RIP to MCOC Noob. Think he's still making monthly EQ guides? His job just got way more complicated. Yeah, there's going to be quite a bit more that goes into it. Funny to hear me typing at the same time as you see at First67 is typing in Discord. That's funny. Do you ever find that like people type very differently than they talk? I sometimes have that where it's like it's hard to imagine some people typing it. I know for me, I type in like a much more, I don't know, almost professional way, at least in that Discord server. You basically type how you speak. I think I usually do, but just because talking, you can't like choose your words as carefully sometimes. It tends to be a little bit more, I guess, off the cuff when I talk. Ah, there goes all those. I definitely need to pay attention a bit more than I was expecting. I think the way you communicate vocally is way more ratchet? Okay. All right, so some of these awards are rounded, which I don't know. That's kind of not what I thought we were told, but oh wow, back up to full health. Look at that. Hey, Nugget, how's it going? I was able to get my 200-point Radiance. The new event quest is definitely confusing, but I think it's good. My initial impressions are pretty positive. I awakened and took up Modok as well. And he's been banned like every match, so I'd consider that a successful rank up already. Just taking a look at the EQ rewards now. It's a rating or a ranking for the rewards we're eligible. The number to the right of the flag. I am not entirely sure. I can't really visualize it. I'll check on that, Joey. Thought every point in prestige mattered. Didn't realize it was only at certain thresholds. So, kind of, Leroy. Let me go back. The number to the right of the flag. I don't know what that means, Joey. I have no idea. So every point in prestige does matter to a point. If I boost this up, yeah, there are points that are avoided. Like, if I gain 241 points, you would still get some benefit out of this. Like this this T4A is going to scale linearly, I would assume, in blocks of 100. So if you gained like however much prestige that is, you could boost your T4A by 100. Now, that's not entirely what my understanding of it was prior, but these are not magic numbers. Like the plus 482 that it's showing me here, it's not like I get nothing for anything less than 482. This is just, I don't know how these numbers are picked. It's probably just makes everything display a little bit easier. But if I only got 241 prestige increase, I would still get, for most of these, half of the amount shown. Now, there will be some threshold where you actually hit that amount, but it's a lot more gradual than what is shown here. Does that make sense? I'm not entirely sure how best to phrase this. I'm only just now trying to understand it myself, but yeah. Take a look at the bottom right, 6 out of 15. Oh, okay, this is just where it caps out. So right now, the rewards cap out at, I guess, about 40k prestige, which is not at all attainable. And they specifically set it that way, so that way there's room for everyone to grow and it's easy to update these things in the future. The only thing that really determines anything is your prestige value. And this is just showing you some various points along your prestige growth. These are not the only numbers that matter, and you can still gain increased rewards. If you get less than this amount of change, it will just be scaled down accordingly. Yeah, you will get minor bumps when you raise your prestige. So when you go up on that number out of 15, and then you see the little green numbers pop up, is that showing how much those items will bump up? Yeah, so right now, I'm currently at 27,978 prestige, I guess. Yep, 27,978. This is my current reward payout. Now, they've, I guess, have chosen some strategic tiers to display numbers in a nice round way. If I were to get 482 extra prestige, down here at the bottom, I would get an extra 100 5-star relic shards, extra 900 stat cash shards, an extra 200 7-star stat cash shards, an extra 86,500 gold, and so on. Now, for smaller prestige gains, these would be scaled down accordingly, but rounded to the nearest, probably 100 for most of these, maybe 500 for gold, maybe 50 for the T1 Celestial Alloys. There are discrete amounts that will change that we're probably not privy to for most of these, but it will reward smaller gains. I hope that makes sense. I think I understand it at this point. You're at 10 right now? Okay, so yeah, you don't need to worry about the 1091 number too much because you can still increase your rewards with less than that. That's just showing you probably something that's easier for the game to calculate. Feel like they could have found a better way to communicate this. Yeah, I mean, it's definitely confusing. I don't fault them for it being a bit confusing because it's completely new and we haven't had anything like it before. I do hope they find a way to make it a little bit more presentable in the future. But I think for something entirely new that we've never seen before, it's great. A high-level overview that is simple would have been nice. Yeah, and I'm sure they'll make some steps towards getting it a bit more understandable in the future. But, yeah. Curious when we'll see T3 class alloys again. Shard crystals in game, but you don't see anywhere to get them. I do not remember how, like, what resources are needed for what ranks of relics at all. Where have we got them before? Are they available in the relic event, like ranked rewards or anything? Just checked your Magic 8 Ball and you see offers in our future? Whoa, leaks truth. Hey, Pixie. How are you doing? We just spent like 20 minutes... Actually, no, we just spent 40 minutes trying to understand the new system. And I'm still not sure that we do. I mean, the high level is... I get. Run through Classic, explore Elder, get all the rewards. It increases based on prestige. But yeah, the nitty-gritty is quite complicated. We got one crystal with the relic milestone. Ah, okay. Fake it till you make it. That's my motto. When do we find out where we finished in the relic event? Well, it just ended at the top of the hour. So, I don't know. Maybe, probably today? If it's one of the events that they take longer to like audit and stuff, then maybe in the next couple days. Since it is a bit more impactful, I wouldn't be surprised if they do a bit more of a pass through some of these and try to make sure everything's above board. I would say anytime between now and Friday. But maybe even within the next couple hours, who knows? Sometime between an hour from now and Friday? Yeah, exactly. Hashtag Vega raid. Is that a Vega raid? Thanks for coming on over, Boris. Or you suppose is it like a split raid sort of deal? How was Vega's stream? What was he up to? I saw he was live, but was not able to pop in there. Oh wait, was he doing the podcast? Was that what the stream was for him? I'm curious about that. It's with Encyclopedia, right? I kind of like they're acknowledging that everyone loses to the player. Hey, thanks for coming on over, Jason. Maddie in Vegas sent you. How was the podcast? I'm quite eager to see how it turned out. This was the first episode of it, right? Missed the podcast? I'm pretty sure they're going to be like posting it on like Spotify and all that. They did a great one. First episode. Yeah, I'm excited to listen to it. I sadly was never really able to listen to the UMCOC podcast very much back when that was a thing. That was when I was in the busiest time of like college, so I just didn't have time for it. But I was always sad that I kind of missed it. Oops. Yeah, all the defenders are obviously a little bit tankier, but I mean, still pretty simple. Well, 45 minutes and we're through the first first quest. To be fair, there was a lot of that was back and forth looking at the rewards. Oh, okay, this is interesting. A new graphic. Ethereum earned one of the classic, none of the elder. I'm guessing that's what it means. And then this is a milestone that was awarded. Do these just auto-claim? I don't know. Actually, let's go back out and see. Reward milestones. Okay, yeah, these auto-claim. I don't know that I'm a fan of that. Especially when there's so much Mysterium loaded up in here. I'm gonna make a comment on that too. Alright. Those coding fingers. I'm a decently fast typist. That's what you sound like when you pretend to type. I mean, yeah, my career is in typing, so I have decently skilled fingers, I guess. Okay, weakness, exhaustion, fatigue, whittle down. Okay. Wish I had 7-star I-bomb. Weakness, exhaustion, fatigue. Let's use 6-star I-bomb. Does Silk have like a synergy or something? That's a cool... I didn't know that was a synergy. That's a nice synergy. Yeah, I guess we'll just roll with those three. Oh wait, stunning immunity. I guess that won't really matter. Once the boss. It's a long portal. Making a full pass through? Probably. We'll see how long it takes. Ew, that's a gross node. Caustic Temper. Caustic Temper, what? On a Mystic? That sucks. Okay, Fury effects count at least. Ugh. I mean, aren't they just gonna get neutralized? Or does that not even happen on defense? I don't know. Actually, let's grab Jugs. He's got a passive Fury. Hey, Vega! Thank you very much for the raid. I hope the podcast went well. I'm looking forward to listening to it. Okay. How often are you going to be doing an episode? Is that like a weekly thing or a monthly thing? Oh yeah, I can't push him to special 3 with Titania anymore. Forgot about that. Oh, come on. Ace, hey, what's up? How are you doing? Pretty good. I'm doing good. Was able to grab the Radiance objectives, like half an hour to spare. Now we're just checking out the adaptive EQ. I mean, Classic seems pretty easy, just a little bit of a slog. This Counterpoint podcast will be back in 2 weeks. People seem to enjoy it, so you'll talk to the guys about the schedule. Illuminati podcast and this one may alternate weeks. Okay. Cool. So if I saw correctly, the topic of today's was about like prestige, right? The prestige changes and some of the new champs coming up. If that's correct. Yeah, I'm quite curious to hear y'all's opinions on that. Yeah, I don't know that Classic is the most fun so far. I mean, it's supposed to feel like a standard EQ, and standard EQ has not been particularly enjoyable for a while, so I guess I shouldn't be too surprised. Yeah, Ace, I'm kind of getting that same impression so far. Reasonable to keep up a top 5. 30 champs is impossible. Yeah, we'll have to see how it really shakes out, but I mean, I'm not free to play. But I have not spent since last Cyber weekend. So in terms of like the rank 4 chase, I'm there. And I've always kind of used you as like, I've always been in line with you for the highest ranks. I've never been a huge spender. But yeah, my prestige definitely took a hit. I went from 24th in my alliance to 26th, I believe. I haven't heard much boycott talk, Ross. I mean, if you've got an issue with it, you can definitely give it a break, and I say that's great. But I don't think this is changing. I'll say that much. Seen people drop 10K? Jeez. That's a lot. You lost about 7K, Ace? Wow. What are you at now? I'm curious how mine compares. Because yeah, like I said, I haven't spent since rank 4s have been a thing. So my rank 4 roster is probably pretty similar to yours, but I wouldn't be surprised if my rank 3 roster is a little bit ahead because of spending last year. Only lost 3.5K? Yeah, and the hard thing is, like, how much is it actually going to matter, right? Maybe prestige becomes less of a concern for people after this because it just sort of naturally gets up. My biggest problem is that prestige is inherently, like, a competitive number, right? So a lot of it is going to change based off of what most people decide to do about it. I'm at, okay, about 28K, so... yeah, that's probably because of those rank 3s then. Only on 7 rank 4s. That surprises me, Ace. Have resources can do another 3. Okay, that makes more sense. I was like, I just got my 10th, and I really thought you'd be around 10 or 11. So you could be at 10. Yeah, I'm not going to be opening the Titans until November. So it's going to be quite a long wait for me. Think you're going to drop outside of top 45 AQ, really? I have no idea how it's going to impact us. We've been steadily dropping in the AQ rankings for a while. As you can see by the Radiance drop-offs for AQ and raids, those are the target groups. Yeah. Yeah, there are some pretty steep drop-offs on raids and regular AQ. Unless they force more prestige care, who else is going to care about prestige? Yeah, right, like, it... And now, it's even harder to, like, deliberately increase yours. Right? Like, it's difficult to increase your top 5 prestige. It's very difficult to meaningfully increase your top 30 prestige. It's pretty much impossible to have much of an impact on your alliance's prestige now, right? Other than, like, steadily over time. Like, if my alliance falls out of a bracket in AQ, there's not really anything I can do to get back there. And that's not to say that I won't keep it in mind, right? I'll still try to help with prestige where I can, but deliberate changes are going to be difficult. Feel really bad for a lot of the people that'll be kicked this week. I don't think anyone's getting kicked this week. If there's any alliances kicking people this week, that's a very toxic alliance. That is not an alliance I would be at all interested in being in. EQ rewards don't seem impactful enough to force prioritization. That is my impression as well, Truth. That's why I'm doing EQ right now. Because prior to it, I was thinking, maybe I need to hold off on getting into EQ until 9.3 comes out, until I can maybe get some new champs or something. But yeah, it's really not that big of a deal. I'm okay sacrificing 100 7-star StatCast shards. No, why'd you block that? Yelena is rank 4, but also unduped. Okay. I mean, even now an unduped rank 4 will help your prestige. Like, I'm sure she's high enough to still be in the top 30. So I guess that's something. A couple other rank 4s are really low sigs too, so you're missing a good chunk. Yeah, I mean, Silp is my most recent rank 4. She's sig 20. I think she's the lowest sig now. I mean, I had my 5 at 200, of course. The top AQ alliances will definitely kick people, but I don't think they're doing that this week. I would hope not, at least. I would guess most of them will at least wait until the war season is over. I would hope, at least. They said October initially, but it looks like that's in question for when some alliances are having deadlines for this stuff. Oh yeah, this is the boss. Whoops. When this prestige change is supposed to impact beyond EQ. Ah, I see. I forgot that it was longer for that. Alright. Is this even gonna work? Oh, I forgot that Caustic Temper means poison also. Wait, how do you get power in this fight? Okay, clearly I did not bring a great counter for this. Block a special attack hit? Okay. This is going to be unblockable, though. Okay, yeah, this is going to suck. I need Medusa to come through in a major way. I guess iBomb can do it too, but that's going to be such a long fight. Forgot it was affecting other stuff as well? Well, that's why alliances would potentially kick for it, right? No alliances would really care if it's just impacting event quest. Okay, Okay, how is she getting these unblockables? This is gonna be a nightmare. Okay, I guess we're gonna have a 20-minute fight with iBomb. Knew it was gonna affect AQ rating, but thought it already changed. Ah, yeah, I had forgotten that too, that it was... Alright, let's get this special 3 going. Wish I had a 7-star iBomb. That does alleviate your concern from earlier? Okay. Yeah, I had forgotten it too when we were talking about that. I was also thinking it was going in like next week. Come on. I keep forgetting about that. Please, just throw this. What are you supposed to use for this fight? This fight sucks. Oh, yeah. Kabammed Discord is on fire right now. Yeah, I kind of try to avoid that place. Maybe Spider-Woman? I guess. It just seems like this is a much more restrictive fight than they usually are. Throw that. Come on, thank you. Oh, yeah. I keep forgetting about that too. Well, almost done with the second quest. Alright, well there's all 4 of the auras. It's not very often you get to max ramp I-bomb. Well, and apparently I'm gonna die right afterwards anyway. No! Well, I think I could finish her with Titania. Titania has Furies, so it'll work, hopefully. Just need to get her down before the poisons kill me. Come on, please. There. Alright. Tier 2 basic, I like that. Okay, what is this woman? Tech with the armor up and power drain? Okay. That's fine, I got plenty of those. Does it need to be buffs? Yeah, it does. Sadly, Shuri doesn't work. Let's do that. And then Jessica. Punish gives you grit, that's nice. Adaptive power shield. Okay. Let's go with like a Koye and maybe like Chioth or Jabari or something. Yeah, let's go with Jabari. I like Jabari for Jessica. It's gonna be the easiest path. That one doesn't look bad. Let's go here. Also, the energy shortage is, I'm already feeling it. Don't know that I'm a fan of that. You can just buy some refills. Would it shock you to learn that I have some refills hoarded in various ways? Not even remotely. Well, I don't actually have my armor up, so this fight... Man, there's some obnoxious fights in here. Hey, there's the armor. Let's see, is it gonna re-trigger? It'd be nice if it did. Nope. I'm definitely very glad that we only need to do one clear of this. Because, yeah, this is quite a slog. Still got like 20 refills you can claim in the stash if needed. Yeah, what am I sitting at now? I mean, I've got, of course, the 10 in the inventory, 8 in the overflow, and then I've been banking this too. And of course I have millions of battle chips I could open up for some in there as well. Can always heavy to try to get the armor back faster. That's a good call. I probably should have done that. Okay. Alright, how much is 50 Fury, 10 passive Fury Howard gonna do? Hopefully a lot. 24k non-crits? Yeah, that's not too bad. How many fights are on here? 4 more. Yeah, maybe we won't get to the Elder difficulty. I've already been going for a while. We'll see. Didn't want to risk the trying to parry that one. There, not too bad. This has taken longer fights than you would have mostly thought. Elder's probably gonna suck. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. Is anyone at Elder yet? I don't know. Is anyone else streaming this? Or are any of you playing it right now? Because yeah, Elder's what I'm really curious about. Dang, that was some damage. It is kind of funny because, yeah, I was thinking the same thing. These fights are taking way longer than I was expecting. And then I was like, yeah, well, when was the last time we had a proper new difficulty, like Thronebreaker, right? So, and Thronebreaker difficulty didn't come until Thronebreaker was pretty old, if I recall correctly. So I feel like the last time we had a true meta new difficulty was like Cavalier or something. So it's been a while. Howard again. I don't recall, there's like a bunch of different side content this month, but I don't remember when it's all happening. It's not starting for a little while, I think. Should have used that relic earlier. Alright, one more fight, and then Jessica. And then that's halfway done. Jeez. Let's Warlock this one. I think after this quest, I might call it quits for now. I'm getting hungry. I want to get some lunch. I might be back later tonight, honestly. Either for Battlegrounds or more of this. I do notice there's no chests either. I see they took this opportunity to completely delete that. Punish specials, right? Yeah. Oh, adaptive power shield is the one that sucks, isn't it? Well, that's not a great start. On Elder, this may actually be really tough. Yeah, I mean, they said it was supposed to. all the weaknesses too? Yeah, maybe Jabari is the better option here. But I don't want to give up because then I'm going to be extra stuck. That didn't count. Come on. Like, most of these fights aren't really difficult. Like, that Purgatory fight, I didn't have, like, any real counters for. But it was perfectly fine with I-Bomb. It was just an absolute slog. And isn't it the bosses in Elder? Does anyone remember? I know it's supposed to be like the Valiant Gauntlet version 1, which just had all the chapter bosses. So I was kind of assuming it would just be those 6 again. Hey. Oops. Oh, that one counted? Oh, it was probably the ensnare that failed it earlier. Not that it was too slow a punish. Hey, Alberto, what's up? Yeah. Just got booted? Oh no, are you kidding me? If I get kicked out of this fight, I'm gonna be pissed off. Game is down for emergency. Oh, great. So this 6-minute fight isn't actually gonna count. Awesome. That's super fun. Well, I was gonna end it there anyway. What was wrong? Was there an issue? Yeah, that was like perfectly awful timing. Right, like if it's... Oh, I guess it's emergency maintenance, but it's not like the servers were being flooded. To play the same game. Okay, obviously there's some issue, but like, is it an issue that anyone's aware of? Was it pulled down for like incorrect rewards or something, or? I'm trying to see if there's any talk about it. Is a new release something is broken? Yeah, right. That is fair. Well, I was already planning on ending, so I think that's a good time to call it quits. Is anyone else alive? Probably not. It's kind of a weird time of day. Oh, actually, Enzo is live. Let's go on over to Enzo's. That's not very common. Let me grab the link for that. There's his stream, and feel free to hit him with the hashtag #AckAttack. But thanks all for hanging out here this morning. It was nice to hit the Radiance. Cool to check out the EQ. Thanks for sticking around. Hope you all have a good rest of your day, and I'll talk to you later. See ya.